I am Vaibhav Tyagi, Senior Associate with the firm by the name of PSP Legal Advocates and Solicitors. We are a full service law firm. We deal in matters. Prior to what I tell you, I'd like to inform you that we are not supposed to advertise about our firm or our practice, and this is something that I'm telling you before, and why I'm telling you is something that I'll go on in the later part of my presentation. So our firm, as I was saying, is a full service law firm. So that means we have a team dedicated to each and every aspect of your litigation. That includes consumer matters. That is something that we specialize in. We currently represent around 19,000 home buyers against over 110 builders and developers, not only in Delhi as well as in Bangalore, all over India. Also, we also provide recovery solutions. So the majority issues in our country over here, because of the economy and the boom, is the lack of is the debt recovery, is assets or your money that is being held up by someone, either an individual or a company or a partnership firm. We deal with those aspects as well, and also we give innovative solutions, and we take innovative solutions in the sense to provide you speedy solutions, because we all know no one here, like in the earlier years, wants justice 20 years later. What we want is justice today. So getting your matter filed and getting your money 20 years down the line when you're already on your deathbed is not a solution according to us. So we have our offices in New Delhi, Bombay, Pune, Jaipur. We have a corporate office now that's functioning in Gurgaon, and we have two offices in Delhi at GK1 and Panchsheel Enclave. We have a team of around 21 associates and advocates representing various stages of litigation, right from criminal law to litigation to corporate law to consumer matters to negotiable instruments acts to companies act to insolvency. So these are as I was saying, these are one of many of the solutions and the areas that we currently work in. We specialize in consumer disputes and also insolvency matters. Now, after I have told you what all other categories that we work under, I'd like to share some matters, some success stories that we have managed to achieve in order to prove our credentials. So, I'll go to the first matter, which is the Parsavnath developers issue. So, anytime a client comes to us looking for a solution, over here what had happened was a man had invested in a commercial unit way back in 2006, and neither was a commercial unit given to him nor any money being repaid to him. Any other advocate would have suggested him to file a suit for specific performance, but we knew that this is not what the client wants. The client wants a solution which is expedited. We approached the NCLT and got him a refund within 14 days of our filing, which is a record solution. And what we need to thank you. So what we do is we strategize according to what exactly is our opponent is, what is his financial state. So if for a entity or a company which has a huge turnover, filing a civil suit against them is not going to solve any purpose. They already have a legal counsel who will appear before the civil suits, and the matter will run 20 years. So any normal individual in our country does not have the resources to pay a lawyer for 20 years. So our solution is to provide a solution today. Secondly, this is another one of our issues where a builder had promised our client assured returns. That is, basically he took 90% of the payment forefront and said, I will provide you interest solution till the time I give you possession. The possession was never handed over. Subsequently, the assured returns also ended. So rather than going to a civil suit, we again approached NCLT under Section 7, that's a financial creditor, manipulated the case in such a sense that now the court we made a law which says that whatever amount that he has invested in that property is now a commercial borrowing, had the effect of a loan, and because the petition was being admitted, the developer approached us, settled the matter within 3 months. I'd like to inform all of you, if you have a recovery suit and if you go before a civil suit, the first time your matter comes, the next date is not going to be before 6 to 8 months. So this, before the other party could even appear, before the second date of the matter, we got the matter settled. And this matter was referred to by Suresh ji. And this is what we have, this is the solution that we got.
I want to give you a testimonial that we have done 2 cases with him. One of our company where we had invested, there were 2 directors were siphoning out the business and the money from the company. And we came to know and we went to other lawyers. Other lawyer was suggesting a civil course. With the experience I know it's going to take 30, 40 years or 20 years. So we went to them and they suggested a criminal complaint in the police station because this was a fraud incident. The partners came and touched our feet and paid all the compensation, resigned and surrendered their share within 15 days. One of our friend who invested with a developer called Vardhaman developer in Greater Noida for assured return. The property was never constructed and the assured return check started bouncing. So again we went to them and they filed an NCLT and within 2 months Vardhaman refunded whole money from the builder who was not paying 20,000 rupees a month. He paid 26 lakhs.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, another one of our success stories is before the NCDRC. Now this is a Consumer Dispute Resolution Commission which specializes in any disputes that a consumer faces against a supplier or a party which is rendering those services. Now we have before this forum prior to that, we just try to reiterate that we are representing 19,000 home buyers under various class action suits. So for almost around 7 to 8,000 of them, we have got complete refund along with interest for our ERIO project that the ERIO group was developing. Subsequently for Unnati group, which was also developing a project along with 9% interest. So we are the only firm who has actually filed a class action suit and got each and every penny recovered from such builders. Also, I'd like to tell you that we are currently handling litigation for Ansal, ERIO, M3M, JP, Unitech, BPTP, MR, Godrej, Tata. We are representing home buyers against all of them for commercial units as well as for residential projects. And we are hoping for a resolution from them as well. So apart from all the money making business, we also have a special cell where we do work pro bono. Pro bono is work done free, which is for a cause which is for society at large. So for this purpose, we have represented an AIMS aspirant who had actually appeared for the entrance exam. So on account, he had even carried his own Aadhaar card, but because of the problem with the machine which was scanning the Aadhaar card, he was stopped from giving his exam. So we fought for him, even though we could not stop the examination or the results. AIMS was directed to pay a cost of 1 lakh rupees to the aspirant. Also, another process that we challenged was a Delhi University aspirant who was supposed to enroll in an ECA quota, but because of the DU's internal politics, they had a process where the preliminary results were only for shortlisting the candidates without being transparent and giving point system, whereas for the final rounds they used to give point system. So that is a system that we challenged, and we successfully ensured that this process be transparent and a point system be allotted as well, because we all know the stepping stone for a career of a child, graduation, first college is the biggest step. That's where they choose exactly what field will they be going. So transparency here was essential, and that is what we successfully accomplished. So my gives are Mini Kataria, Chief Legal Counsel and Head of Secretarial at Hindustan Power Projects, and asks anyone who requires legal assistance. There's one small thing that I'd also like to inform everybody, just as a general conversation, is that problem with people in our country is that nobody is aware with respect to their legal rights. litigation is considered to be a negative aspect. What people need to understand is that the reason why people suppress people who other people is because knowing that they will not approach a forum or will not approach a remedial action to redress those issues. That is one of the biggest issues that our country faces. I'll tell you a small incident, I won't take more time, is that there was a small rice supplier in Rajasthan. He had approached me because he had received a suit worth seeking damages against him for over 1 crore. Over 1 crore from Indian Heritage Select, another brand of which apparently he had violated their or infringed their trademark. Now the issue and the problem is that he was unaware, but in the eyes of law, ignorance is no defense. So it's very important that we be aware, and also another issue is that we have to take action. Fighting for your legal rights is a must, and that's something that should not be taken for granted and not be looked at in a negative light. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.